going to work out just fine.
Converge on Canal in the slot. Smith will move that into the neutral zone. The Royals just shovel it back in. Quick pass by Holowadiak up to Rahal. Rahal in, drop pass to Canal. Canal dips dash into the slot. Shot it off the side of the net as Rahal tried to tuck it home. The puck loose. As Schumacher jammed at it at the far side, Canal with the puck. Canal to the half wall. Dips dives back to Smith. Smith will rim it around the boards. That's going to get to Rahal in the other corner. That'll lose his stick. Canal will pick it up. Some zone time here for the Leafs. Canal with the puck. Moves it to the center. Right in the slot. Schumacher handcuffed as he tried to find the puck and tuck it home. Rahal breaks up that zone entry by the Royals. Smith will survey his options and put it up the boards, trying to hit Shields, who'd come on the ice. And that goes down for an icing. The face-off will come back into the Leaf zone. My partner in crime, Curtis, trying to work out the Many technicalities here. The internet connection and speed of the Sandman Centre. The Saf is squeezed off the puck as he tried to enter the zone. Wrestler chases his man up and forces a turnover as Weiss shoves it back down into the Royals' end. Weiss will pinch along the boards to try to keep it in. The Royals will pick it up. Great job by Asaf to come back on the back check and force his man off the puck. Boudreau will hold the puck along the boards, but it's moved up to Wrestler. Wrestler moves it across to his line mate and shovels it in. The Royals come out with it now. New Westminster playing with 11 skaters. I don't know if they came to the tournament with more and some have been suspended, injured, but quite a different look on the bench compared to the almost full complement for your Leafs. Pass out of the zone doesn't work. Black tried to hit Jafaris. Pass by Smith, up out of the zone, and it's lobbed back in. Libby will catch that and drop it to his defenseman, Smith. Smith tries to work that across. That's off the Royals' skate and into the corner. Royals have the puck back at the point. Shot clear on net, and Libby easily steers that into the opposite corner. Royals bring it to the front of the net. Loose puck jammed on net. Libby stops that, and that puck pops over the stick of a Royals player, and Black chases it down in the far end. Black around the corner, centering pass, all alone.
It's the most wonderful time.
And Baldwin tucks it in. Landon Baldwin finds himself all alone in front. A centering pass by Easton Black. And your MLAC Scafom-rux Leafs have gone up 1-0.
It's the happiest season of all. With those holidays,
got to energize the Maple Leafs. Score one early here in the first period. Get back to work. Good job by Wrestler to finish his check deep in the Royal zone. Pressure continued by Fayad. He's out here with Braden Mint. Fayad and Wrestler. Fayad upended without the puck on the half wall on the opposite side. No call made on the play. Royals rim the puck around. That's not going to get out. As Wrestler picks it up, centering it. Picked up by Rose defenseman. Centering pass, and Weiss just gets a piece of it as the Royals forward would have been away on a breakaway. Able to sneak behind the Leafs defense, and was already planning his attack on Libby. Puck jammed up along the near wall by the penalty boxes.
There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long
trying to get it to Rahal, but easily picked off by the Royals forward and shoveled back in below the goal line. Boudreau will pick that up. Move it up to Rahal. Rahal. Pass ice to Canal.
There'll be
Canal
much
forced off the puck.
mistletoeing
Smith's
and
going to have
hearts
to go
will be
back
glowing when
under
loved
pressure.
ones are near.
Smith holds his man off. Moves it up to the half wall. Canal. Canal. Momentarily gets it back. Three Leafs are away. Canal over to Rahal. He'll enter on the near side. Tries to drop it back. That's picked off by a Royals forward. And the Leafs will have to regroup. Smith up to Canal. Canal in over the line. Canal dips, dives, loses the puck. Trickles into the Royals tender's crease. And he covers that up as two Leafs were bearing down on him.
factories are shut down.
Face off deep in the new
Shopping
Westminster
malls
zone.
are all closed.
Shields will tie up his man in the face-off circle.
The busy
In
streets
a battle with
are
Roland and a New Westminster right winger sends the puck into the Royals bench.
and in the small towns and the
Shields in to take the draw again. Won cleanly by the Royals. They'll move it around the boards, but not out. Palawadiak holds the line, fires that off a leg, and it goes to the opposite corner. Asaf makes his way to the front of the net. Shot on net.
Tonight is Christmas.
By Ressler. Great job to get it to the front of the net. It's a 2-on-1 down low.
We celebrate
Muffled off the pocket in the corner, but the Leafs keep the puck. And possession deep in the zone. Great job by the Leafs. Shields stripped off the puck, and it's a breakaway for the Royals. Libby out to cut down the angle.
And the world
Deeks, but loses the handle.
Livy had to be quick on that one with the Royals player bearing down. Face off near side. There's a shot right off the draw by number 10. That's handled by Livy. We got to stop here. Oh, it's hard to tell on that screen.
Well, you see the official talking to the centerman for the Royals. I believe it was in relation to that last poke at Livy's glove.
Looks like 18:45 left in the second period. Leafs centering pass up to Asaf. Asaf comes into the Royals zone up the left wing. He's going to take that into the corner. Stolen by the Royals. Thrown back down the ice. Puck on the near side. Smith loses it in the skates. Number 12, 93. Throws that back out to center. Hay is back on the ice for the Royals as they dump the puck into the Leaf zone, going for a change. Baldwin picks it up. Dances through center with it. Comes out the left wing. Puck chopped off his stick. Goes into that far corner. Shuffled back for Black. Gets past him and out to the neutral zone. Knocked down by Roland. Roland Smith have to contest against number 63. He's trying to battle it back. Puck put to the far side. Black up to Asaf. Asaf comes up the right side into the zone. Puck chopped off his stick, but he gets it behind the net. Roland behind. Comes to the near side. Throws it up high. That is chipped down the ice. Like that?
Looks like it's in tight.
Yeah, it's pretty small. It's okay. We'll look at it in the intermission. 17:25 left in the second period.
Good job by Black on that last shift. Short-handed attempt by the Royals, and Black able to get in the shooting lane and block the shot.
Leafs win the face-off. Can't get the shot off. Comes out to the neutral zone. Pass to the near side. Here's Ressler carrying it down low. And his shot off the mark. Thrown to the trailer. It's going to go to the far boards. Royals chip it out to center. Halawadiak over to Roland. Roland sets up in his own zone. Goes to the far side. Ressler puts that deep into the Royals zone. Cut off by the D and sent back the other way. Here comes number 24 for the Royals. Picks it up in the far corner. Hits the B backside of the net. Rolls over to the near side. Royals with it. Number 12. Checked into the corner by Bent. Comes back to the point. Hall throws that into the slot. That is chipped over to the far corner. New West stepping into the slot. Rolls over to Libby. And Libby is going to make the save on that one. Stopping play with... I got to get down low to look. 16:31 left in the second period. It's hard to see.
Well, you're starting to see some fatigue for both teams, Curtis. Second game of the day. They've played what would now be 5 games, and this is the 5th of the tournament. You're starting to see fatigue for both teams that have to bear down and push on and rest on the bus trip back.
They'll have a nice long rest tomorrow on the way back. Royals pick that up in the corner, shovel that behind the net. That's cut off by the Leafs. Ferris comes in to help, throws it in front for Black. Black turns, spins, fired. Good shot there off the pads. Looking for that rebound. Jafaris almost pocketed it home. Black at center. Chops it down off the Royals stick. Put up the far side. Comes into the D zone. Number 10 picks that up for the Royals in the near corner. Cycle to the far side. 37 picks it up. Walking it in. Jafaris chops that off his stick, but 3 is going to end up with the puck. Walking up the left side. Centering pass. That is past everyone. Ends up on the right side and in the Leaf zone. 63 battles against Weiss. 93 back to the point. 10 takes a shot right onto Libby, and Libby able to track that one down. He's going to get the stop here.
Well, good job by Libby to smother that up. You can see the Royals trying to get something going here, and as a result, they're going to go on the power play.
So Baldwin comes over to the box, 2 minutes. We're calling a holding penalty. I wasn't too sure there.
Might have been a cross check.
Okay.
There you can see Royals just trying to hang around here, and the Leafs have to step it up here to push back and not let the Royals back into this game.
15:34 left in the second period. Leafs win the faceoff in their own zone, dump the puck into the Royal side of the ice. Rahal goes on the attack, puts the puck into the boards. Needing some penalty time. Taking a lot of abuse. Now the puck comes loose. Great job there by Rahal, eating up that penalty time. Here's number 10. Goes to the near side. Rahal chases him into the far corner. Oh, and he's dumped behind the net by number 32.
Rahal draws that penalty off of hard work and determination. The defenseman tries to run a pick and trips him.
That'll do it for the Royals power play.
The Royals power play that ended up stuck behind their own end because of Rahal. Great effort by Rahal to take away that opportunity for the Royals to get back into the game with a power play goal.
Face off far side of the ice. It's contested on the near side. Puck put down low. Here's Canal with it. Canal walking in. Back door. There's a shot by Shields. And it's into the back of the net. That was 4-on-4 play as Baldwin is technically still in the box.
Rahal forces a penalty to be taken by the Royals on the power play off this hard work. And the Leafs reward him and the team. Smart work as Canal finds Shields, who makes no mistake burying that back in the net for a 4-goal lead.
Yep, Rahal definitely getting a footnote on that power play goal by the Leafs. He drew the penalty. Put the teams 4-on-4, which they still are for a couple more seconds. Baldwin up on his skates, getting ready to go. Leafs start behind their own net, rolling to the far side.
Get there, help him!
Roland gets it again. He moves it behind the net to the near side. Canal's going to pick that up. Canal has it come loose on him. He follows it up. Hooked by number 93.
Heads up.
Oh, that is a crushing hit. He's going to get both of them.
I think he's going to give the hook and then a charge.
Yeah.
I like this official that he's keeping the game under wraps with a 4-goal difference. He's not allowing anything to get out of hand. 100%. That's interference. He didn't have possession of the puck, or he was just getting possession of the puck when he was steamrolled in the neutral zone.
Yeah, those hands came up high into his face, too. I don't know if we can catch it on our replay camera here. Nope. Wow.
It's just going to be a continued power play for the Leafs, and they have to just keep pushing forward and not get involved in all this stuff after the whistle, because the Royals are just looking to try to draw them in now. Control the emotions, still about a half a game of hockey to play. Should be 4-on-3, I believe, for a bit. Face-off won by the Royals. That sails back into the neutral zone.
Picked up by Canal. Goes to the far side to Rahal. Puck chopped off his stick. It's going to come back to Shoemaker. Shoemaker makes the pass to the right side to Rahal. Rahal comes in. Carries it down low. Sharp angle shot. Goes through the crease over to the near side. I'm trying not to sneeze, buddy. I'm trying.
I just thought you had a late night, Curtis.
It was not. It was an early night. Canal puts that around the boards. Far side. Rahal picks it up.
So you got to move the puck here and spread out the Royals who are...
Now comes over to
holding up
Shields.
three bodies.
Oh, what a spot by Shields. Just picks the top of the net. And true to your word, partner, they move the puck over to the near side. They didn't even see Shields. Shields walks it in and just lasers it top corner.
Rahal's able to come out from behind the net to the half wall. Feeds it east to west across the ice. And Shields is all alone. There's not a person within 30 feet of him. And he deposits it upstairs into the mail slot above the Royals' tender.
Leafs still going to be on the power play here as they win the face-off at center. Smith puts that into the Royals zone. Royals number 63 on the far side. Tried to move it. Out is stopped by Wrestler. Now they're going to move it up the near side and clear the zone.
That's
Livy.
a 5-on-3 here now, Curtis. We have difficulty seeing the scoreboard, so we can't give you easy updates.
Outlet pass to Fayad. He chips it in the zone, but it's going to be called icing. 35 seconds left in the man advantage. Oh, yeah. So one is 35, the other is 135. As we go to our cheater screen.
Well, I'm glad the Leafs get to work on the other side of special teams today after lots of penalty kill
Throughout the season.
That's right.
Ooh, that'll be offside. And the Leafs will have to take the draw just outside the Royals zone. Now we keep opening up this window. So this is the camera that's pointed right at the scoreboard because with the upper deck, we can't see it at all right here. So 12:22 left in the second period. With like 24 seconds left in the man advantage for the Leafs as they win the draw and take it into the Royals zone. Shields walking in again. He peppers that down low. Good save there by the Royals goaltender.
Who's the right winger that was just on the far side, Curtis?
I don't know. Was it a South? Or Roberts?
Roberts. So, I mean, if Shields moves that east to west across to Roberts, he is all alone in the slot.
Here comes number 63, Barrow, putting that into the Leafs zone. Chopped off by Halawadiak. Asaf comes over, cleans up the loose puck. He's going to rush it up. Ooh, he wanted to hit Shields. Shields perhaps may have let up a little bit on the play. And the puck got ahead of him. And I seen called here with 11:53 left in the second period. 56 seconds left in the lone penalty now to the Royals as the faceoff's far side in the Leaf zone. Royals win that. Quick shot on to Livy. He makes the save. Weiss is going to clear that up. Over to Canal on the near side. Canal goes across the ice to Rahal. Rahal chips that into the zone. 63 angles him off the puck. Rahal gets it back behind the net. Ooh, takes a hit. Trying to keep it in the zone. That's handed off to Shoemaker. Shoemaker spins around in the corner. Cross-ice pass. That
Nice
is
try.
tipped out to the neutral zone. Weiss has to jump on it. 24. Working on it pretty viciously. You're gone. See ya. Into the box you go.
That was a hook before he even cross-checked him.
I agree.
But as soon as the he might get tossed here. He's giving his opinion as to the officials' IQ level.
Well, he just drew 4 minutes. First one was cross-checking, and then head contact was added on top of that.
Yeah, so your MLAC Leafs have to keep moving the needle here in the second period and controlling the play. If you score power play goals during this time, it's just a bonus, I'd say, Curtis, but stay away from all the extra stuff that the Royals might be trying to draw you into, like I said earlier.
So it's still 5-on-3 for 19 seconds. Royals win the draw, get it back to the point. Smith keeps it in, shovels it towards the net. That's blocked. Number 10 trying to move it around Baldwin. Jafaris knocks that down. Smith with the loose puck right side to Roland. Roland's going to walk that down. Oh, going back door to Baldwin. Good stick there by number 10 of the Royals to clear that down the ice. Got right in the way. Smith tried to pick it up in the corner. The Royals there first. Now comes loose for Smith. He's going to wheel it out. Pass picked off by the Royals. Dumped back into the Leafs zone. Leafs behind the net. Roland absorbs a check. Pops out in front, right into the slot. And it's bowled over to the far side. Leafs with it. Near side for Jafaris. He put it off number 10, and it bounces back into the Leafs zone. Smith, near side for Roland. Roland. Over to Baldwin. Baldwin flips that high and takes an icing call. You know, the Leafs might be up 5-0, but they are making a lot of little mistakes. New West just can't capitalize on them.
I think part of it might be just, I don't know if it's trying to be too cute or just they got to get back to simple hockey. And like I said earlier, if you score a power play goal during all these special teams time, that's just a bonus. But you need to control the game and make sure you're not giving them an opportunity to get some momentum in this game.
Off the draw, the puck comes out to center. Royals put it back in the Leafs zone. Leafs put her on the far boards, turned around. Picked up by Ressler. Ressler takes it on the right side. Walks it in. There's a high shot, glove save. Rebound, push behind the net. Swung around to the near side. Halawadiak keeps that in for the Leafs. Put down low, 28 for the Royals. Spins that around the net to the far side. 66 picks that up. Gets it out to center. Halawadiak throws that up the near side, looking for Ressler. That's too far for him. The Royals put that out to center. 12, back to the D-man, 66, who dumps that down the ice. Libby out to play it. It's off his skate, put it into the near side. 93, spins all around. Halawadiak picks it back up. No, that's Goudreau. Goudreau's going to fight off that check and head up the ice with it. Goudreau carrying up the right side. There's a shot. Hits a stick, goes over the net. Put back the other way. Tried to stretch it to number 93. Roberts skips past him. Libby sets this up for Weiss. Weiss picks it up behind his own net. Wheels to the near side. Comes up the left wing and into the Royals zone. Puck chopped off his stick. Comes loose. Up high. Here's Shields. Shoveled that in front. It hits a man. Comes over to the near boards. And the Royals going to use the glass and put it down the ice.
Good job by Shields to get to his forehand there and try to get that puck on net from the slot.
Roland sets up behind his own net. Going to carry it out the far side. Now he gets the puck up to Shields. Shields absorbs a hit. Leafs retain possession of the puck. Weiss choosing the near side over to Asaf. Asaf trying to go behind the net. Find some space. Up to Roland. Roland back to Asaf. It skips in front of him. Turned over in the zone. Here's a chance for Roberts with a shot on this goal. Roberts picks up the puck just sitting there. Gets it into the zone and rips it past the New West goaltender to make it 6-0.
Well, this goal's going to be Roberts from Asaf. Asaf driving into the zone, forces the defenseman back. Roberts picks up the loose puck, fires it through a screen. And your Leafs cash in again.
Looks like we're going into run time here. Up 6-0. Clock's going to run. I didn't know that was a tournament rule.
Welcome to the Kibbet, Curtis.
Yeah. Smith throws that on the boards. We're going to get an icing call here. Draw will be in the Leaf zone.
Smith trying to bounce that out off the boards to Rahal, just out of his reach. And the face-off will be back in the Maple Leaf zone to the right of Livy.
Face-off won by the Royals. Puck comes over to the near side. Leafs get a hold of it, put it up the near boards. That's tipped forward. Here's Canal. It's a 3-1 back the other way. Canal hangs onto it. Oh, centering pass broken up. He gets another chance directed towards the net. Comes off the side of the net. Rolls up the boards. Royals put that out to center. Gaudreau. Up to Rahal. Rahal takes that in the right side. Low shot off the side of the net. 28 picks this up. Carries that in the corner. Here's Canal. Canal trying to cycle it into the slot. Puck taken away. 93 chips that out to the neutral zone. Smith catches that. Puts the puck into the Royal zone. Royals use the boards. Floats it down the ice. Right on to Livy. And Livy will cover this one up with the whistle going with 6:04 left in your second period.
A great job by the Leafs defenseman on that last shift. Clean regroup by Smith and Gaudreau, and the Leafs get right back in the zone and almost score again. The Royals just trying to get the puck out of their own end of the neutral zone just to force the Leafs to tag up.
Royals march it towards the net. That's blocked by the Leafs. Royals still with possession. Take it into the far corner. That pass back to the point. Cut off by Baldwin. Baldwin rushes up the right side. Gets around the D. Has Jafaris rushing towards the net. That shot low off the pads. Baldwin tries the wrap around. That's taken away. And the Royals are going to move it down the ice. Number 80 coming up the right side. Couldn't get around Holowadiuk. Jafaris with the loose puck. Gets it up to Black. Black is going to rush it up into the zone. Take it wide. Throws that in front for Baldwin. Baldwin puts that high and above the net, or off the crossbar. Bar down and in. Then the Leafs finding that scoring explosion here in the second period.
Well, the
Leafs
able to force a turnover on the zone entry by the Royals. Go back the other way. Black drives wide. A centering pass. Careens right into the slot for Baldwin, who puts it bar down to extend the lead.
Leafs win the faceoff to put up the near side. That was a big hit. Fayad receives, trying to move the puck into the zone. Wrestler gets it in. Centering pass, broken up by Roland. There's a shot, backhand by Bent. Pad save by the goaltender. Smart move by Bent. Just see that puck, direct it toward the net. Number 12 for the Royals. Skates behind the Leafs net. Tried to move the puck back to the point. That was cut off. Here's a chance for the Royals. Number 93 steps in the slot. There's a shot out. Waits Livy. And Livy was, I don't know how he kept it out. Ended up behind him, but not across the line. And he spins around to take a look at it. And the puck spins away from the goal line. Whistle goes with 3:40 left in the second period.
But you're noticing some new Westminster Royals just looking to finish their checks, not worried about the score really in this second period, as MLAC has a substantive lead.
Robert sidesteps the check. The staff gets the puck up. He was looking for Shields, couldn't get to him. Roberts keeps it in the zone. Shields up on the near side. Puck chopped off his stick. Handed off to number 93, Roberts, for the New West Royals. Put into the far side. Arm of the ref is up. There is some action going on behind the play as the Leafs break out. Here's Shields with it. Stepping across the line. Waiting for
Great job.
Weiss to step in, but it goes past the goal, picked up by the Royals, and the whistle goes.
Exit out of the zone, and I believe it's Jolie that slashes Shields. He's going to go to the sin bin, so some more undisciplined play for the Royals. Will put the Leafs back on the power play. More importantly, on that delayed penalty, Curtis, Shields with a centering pass to Weiss as he drove to the net, breaking into the zone up in the rush. Great unselfish play by Shields.
2:47 left in the second period.
And that puts your MLAC Scafom-rux Leafs on the power play. And in short order, off the face-off, I think it's a Royals defenseman that turns to fire the puck around behind the net. and beats his own goaltender. Insult to injury.
That is a tough one. That is a really tough one. Yes, the man comes out of the box. Makes sense to me. We'll see it here on the replay. As the puck's dropped. Oh,
So
yeah. He's just
by
trying to clear.
default, I think the goal goes to Braden Bent, the centerman. Might have got a piece of it as he lost the draw. But he doesn't get the secondary assist. He gets the goal.
Oh, man. When it rains, it pours for the New West Royals here. They're down 8-0 after that own goal. Puck moved around the outside. Wrestler kicks it out. Bent couldn't find it. Comes back to Weiss, I think, who's going to carry it in. Yep, Weiss drops that for Bent, who rips one. Ooh, number, 78? He's going to feel that one. 28, sorry, Hall. But he has the puck rushing up the right side. He's checked off the puck. Fayad chasing that up. Comes loose for Ben. Kept in at the line by number 80, and he puts it off the backside of his man. Turns around and dumps it into the zone. Rice with it behind the net. Moves up the far side, cut off by the Royals. Royals walking it down. Puck chopped to the far side, 37. Moves it around the boards to the near side.
Yeah, the Leafs can't get too complacent here and stop moving their feet.
Oh, trying to go back door. Livy moves over and takes that away.
That's exactly what's going to happen. The Royals are going to try to capitalize because the Leafs are stopping to push the momentum in this second period. And you can see the flow of the game slow right down.
Royals enter the Leafs zone. There's a high shot over the net. Stays in play. Number 93 throws that back to 82. There's a shot. Livy down. Takes that away. Rebound. Cleared away to the far boards. Held in the left point by 63. He's going to fire that towards the net. That's Wyatt. Held in the right side by number 10. That is chopped away by Cadal. Cadal heading back the other way. Ezra Hall coming in. Pass over. Ooh, Cadal takes a big hit there. Thrown out in front. Shoemaker has the puck as Livy has gone to the bench. And the buzzer goes on the second period. Leafs will come back on the power play.
Yeah, that's going to be a delayed penalty right at the end of the period. So your Maple Leafs will start the third period on the power play again. It's going to be run time, a hit to the head. Looks like a 4-minute hit to the head.
Yeah, I think I saw charging was the first signal the ref gave there. And then hit to that.
Yeah, I think for the most part, Curtis, I mean, this isn't the best of what I've seen the Leafs play during this tournament. The 2 wins at least. Hard-fought efforts, especially against that Spokane Chiefs team. I think that was the best game of the year so far. That being said, this is the second game of the day for the Leafs. And you're just seeing, when the Leafs have the pace up in the game and are moving their feet, that the Royals can't keep up because they only have 11 skaters.
Yep.
So if they can keep that up in the third period and make sure they keep their heads up, because the Royal players are going to probably be trying to finish their checks.
Yep, the Royals players will be headhunting, looking for something positive to bring home. And the Leafs just have to keep playing their game. Well, I do find today's game a little sloppier than usual. It is the second game. They're a little worn out. But it is a little sloppier than usual.
Yeah, you can tell that the legs aren't there totally. And towards the end of that second period, we saw the play slow down a fair bit, which allowed the Royals to get some quality shots on Livy, who had to be sharp after not seeing much action in that second period because of so many power plays for the Leafs.
Yes, sir. And with that, we'll let our sponsors have a word. We'll see you back here for the third period, where the Leafs Let's do this. Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to Kamloops, BC. We are at the Sandman Centre, home of the Blazers, for this consolation game with MLAC and New Westminster. Scafom-rux up 8-0 on the Royals as we get ready for the third period here. Leafs will be on the power play with the fresh ice and a chance to add to their tally. Not out to our color commentator Nathan Smith for providing the internet today. We dialed her in the second period, and looks like things have been running smoothly since.
Yeah, it's a shame given the location where we're playing this game that we didn't have better internet. We got it figured out now for your enjoyment.
Yep, kind of funny. It's okay internet, it's just throttled on the upload. Looks like we have a tripping penalty here.
It's a cross check it up.
Okay.
The way I saw the play, trying to figure out who it is. Thought he was going to give Smith maybe a tripping penalty. That's what I saw.
Bent pled his innocence.
So Bent pled his innocence, and Fayad will go to the box for a cross check. So your Maple Leafs will be on the Rahal mechanical penalty kill.
And the puck moved up the near side. Wrestler receives it. He's going to wheel it out of the zone, pass up the near side.
Good job by Wrestler to shovel that deep.
Pass to the far side by the Royals. Stopped to the line by Smith. Throws that to the open ice. Ends up behind the net. 28 and Wrestler collide behind the net. 28 comes away with the puck. Pass up the near side to 81. Headman to number 10. Walks in the zone. There's a slap shot. Livy with the save. Puck fed out the near side. Rolls into the neutral zone where Hall picks it up for the Royals.
Really seen Wrestler crank it up here with a physicality during this tournament. I like to see that he's fishing his checks and more comfortable in that role.
Puck handled by Livy, over to Smith, up to Gaudreau. Gaudreau gets that up to Baldwin. Baldwin comes across into the offensive zone, tries to split the D, heads towards the net. Kicked down by the goal. Black follows it up. Baldwin tries to backhand that, and then it comes loose the last second, but the whistle had already gone, so we'll stop the play there.
So my mistake, Curtis. We were on a power play, so that penalty to Fayad put us at 4-on-4.
Faceoff will be near side in the Royal zone. Scrambled. Black backhands that towards the net. It's blocked. Baldwin goes in to chase behind the net.
Baldwin's
Royals
in some discomfort. I think he got his stick up high, and he's going right to the bench.
Royals get the puck out, and it ends up in the Leafs zone. Rolling with it. Rolling over the near side. Up to Holowadiuk. Tips that forward into the neutral zone. Royals number 93, Roberts picks it up. Shadowed by Jafaris. Thrown up the ice. Roland picks up loose puck. Hands it over to Holowadiuk. And put down the ice. Looks like an icing call here.
Well, looks like Baldwin isn't any worse for wear on the bench. He's back in line.
17:15 to go in the third period.
So it'll be a short power play for the Royals here. Face off to the right of Livy.
Leafs win the draw in their own zone. Gaudreau throws that around the outside at center. Royals get a piece of it, throw it back into the Leafs zone. Here's Weiss with it. Up the far side to Jafaris. Jafaris picks that up on the boards. Picked up or turned over to number 13. Jafaris gets it out. Nice outlet pass to Rahal. Rahal's going to come across center with that. venture into the center, and then number 3 pokes that away. Number 21 for the Royals uses the boards, jams that out to the neutral zone, handled by Weiss. Weiss over to the near side to Gaudreau. Gaudreau against the seam to Jaffaris. Jaffaris shovels that down low for Gaudreau. Gaudreau throws that in front, and Fayad couldn't tip that home. Royals clear the zone.
Good job on the short power play for the Leafs there. Good puck movement.
Here come the Leafs into the zone. Low shot kicked away by the Royals goaltender. Comes up the boards. Shields keeps it in. Rahal comes in to help. Passed off to Roberts. Roberts shot blocked. Rahal couldn't get the backhand to go. Blocked by Halawadiak and then fed down the ice. There's a race for it. Number 12 heading in. Livy has to come out. He's going to cover that up. We're going to stop here. And a face-off in the Leafs zone.
Good job by Gaudreau to take the angle and force his man a little bit to the outside and get the shoulder in there as Livy was able to come out and smother that up.
Just over 15 minutes to play in the third period. Royals win the faceoff. They put a puck just over the crossbar. Goes to the far side. Shields gets that up to Asaf. Asaf carries that up the left wing. Has Roberts heading towards the net. Asaf's shot blocked. And the Royals throw that out to the neutral zone. Near side. Halawadiak gets back. Gets the puck around the boards to Shields. Shields battling it off. Gets the puck back for his team. Moves it up to Asaf. Asaf receives it. Turns it up the ice. Here is Halawadiak with speed coming in. Stop. Turns. Low fire off the iron. And it rolls in. Oh, and it's in. I don't know if the own player put it in, number 28, but that is going to be a goal for Halawadiak.
I think Halawadiak just jumping up on the play there, puts it off the post short side, it careens off the tender, and just in slow motion trickles over the line. So great puck movement by the Leafs. Unselfish play continuing here in the third period. And your Leafs pad the lead.
Rahal steals the puck. Backhand in. Double digits for the Leafs.
Well, that was just a lucky bounce. The outlet pass goes right off the shin pads of Rahal. And he's in all alone, uncontested, and cool as a cucumber, Curtis.
Yep, lucky bounce. Hard work to get there. Well, while I remember, I'll say hi to my family back in Edmonton. It's our big family Christmas party today. Merry Christmas to all, 50 plus of you enjoying that cold weather in Edmonton. Rahal behind the net, throws that in front. Cleared away by the Royals. Here's number 24 taking it up the ice. Trying to split the D. Smith and Roland won't let that happen. Roland with the puck behind the net.
Well, good job by Smith to just watch the chest and not even worry about the puck. And Roland and Smith do a great job preventing that.
Shot from outside of the slot, right onto Livy, who hangs onto that one. We get a whistle here.
Now it's run time after 5 goals. Your Leafs way above that, so we roll along here in the third period. Your Leafs will be on the bus tomorrow morning at 9, heading back to Edmonton.
12 and a half to go in the third period here. If you're meeting us with the weather, they're thinking they'll be home about 7:30 in the evening. But pay attention to Team Snap for those updates.
Great pass right in the low slot, and that just sails wide on the far side off the post by Livy.
Royals with the pucks, centering that, broken up by Baldwin. Baldwin puts that up the ice, intercepted by number 28 Hall of the Royals. Puts that behind the net, going to the far side. 80 gets that to the line. Gaudreau keeps that in the zone. Royals with it again. Throwing around the boards. Now it comes back to Weiss. Weiss quickly up the ice to Baldwin. Baldwin couldn't quite contain it. Puck comes back to Weiss. Weiss far side, looking for Gaudreau. It skips past him. Chaferis got a stick on it, but here come the Royals down. There's a high shot, and it's over the net. Comes off the board over the near side. Back to the blue line. Shot off the glove of Livy, and they fired in. Livy made the initial save, but a sharp angle shot put in by the Royals, number 80, and they are on the board.
So just gathering up a rebound and firing it back towards the net. The Royals on the board here. Your Leafs not having all their legs in the second game of the day, 5 games through this tournament, but still you can see the unselfish play in the third period, Curtis. A lot of passing. Good block by Smith.
Smith picks up the puck in the corner, moves over to the near side to Wrestler. Wrestler looks for the outlet. That's Fayad. Skips past him. Here are the Royals moving up the far boards. 37 steps into the offensive zone, looking for a trailer. It was number 21, but the puck taken away by Smith promptly there. Wrestler moves it up the near side, dumps that into the Royal zone. 63 back to play it. Reverse back to the near side. Royals center that. That's kept in by Holowadiuk. Far side, here's Bent. Couldn't get the stick on it. Looks like it comes out of the zone, so the Leafs will have to tag up. Royals moved up the ice. Here's 37 coming up. Tried to go right through Holowadiuk. He took his man off the puck. Smith
Great
behind
job.
the net, moves it over to Wrestler.
Oh, great job by the defense to shut down that entry by New Westminster. No call on the play, and we're going back the other way.
Here's Bent up the left wing into the Royal zone. There's a shot. Rises on Bent. Comes above the net over to the glass and out back to the Leaf zone. Shields up to Asaf. Asaf tries to go the far side to Roberts. 9 minutes to go in the third period. Roland keeps that in the zone, pays the price for doing so, but gets it over to Roberts. Roberts steps into the high slot, spins around, not going to take the shot there. Weiss tried to backhand that down in the zone, and it's a 3-on-1 back the other way. Here come the Royals, number 93, Roberts comes against Livy. Livy steps out, takes that angle away. Arm of the ref is up. I think Weiss might be heading into the box here. Shot on to Livy, he makes the save. Puck comes out to the neutral zone, handled by Hall. Far side to number 24. Over to 10. 10 coming up the right side, bringing that in. That's going to end up in the high slot, touched by Weiss. And he knows right away he's walking over to the sin bin.
Yeah, in that situation, if you don't do anything, you give the guy a clean breakaway. There's good penalties to take and bad. In that case, you got to do something to try to prevent him from getting a grade A scoring opportunity. Maybe just fixing a piece of his equipment here.
Yeah, I think that penalty started more or less in the offensive zone. Puck was a little mishandled there. Handled back to Weiss. Weiss did his best to get back, trying to angle off that 3-on-1. Caught up to the Royals, but had to interfere with him. Save a goal there.
Yeah, your MLAC Scafom-rux Leafs will be on the Rahal mechanical penalty kill. About 8 minutes remaining in this third period as the officials get out the magnifying glass to see what Livy is doing.
We only have one goalie, so they have to let him fix his equipment. So, Enzo Anderhurst, he's in the stands, resting up after the collision this morning. Royals win the faceoff in the offensive zone. There's a shot from the point. That's knocked down. Another shot from the point. This one, knuckle puck, handled by Livy. And we get a stop here with Oh, stretching. 7:50 left in the third period.
I don't think it was on purpose. Levy was fixing his equipment to take any momentum away from the Royals, but they'll try to capitalize on the power play. And as I say that,
Stolen at the line. Here comes Canal. Pass from Rahal just in front of Canal. Stolen back by Canal in the zone. He's going to wheel it up high.
that's a hook.
And there's the hook.
And
There's
that's the
the whistle.
penalty. There's no way that isn't a penalty. And it's good. I mentioned it before. I like that it doesn't matter what the score is. I like this official that he's calling a game the same, whether it was 0-0, 10-0, 10-1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We've moved into the running time anyways, so all it is going to do is clean up the game. It's not going to slow it down.
So we'll have some 4-on-4, and the Rahal mechanical penalty will be put to the side. I guess they were successful.
Shot from the point from Smith, kicked away by the Royals goaltender. Smith gets another chance. Shoemaker tried to tip that in front, ends up in the near corner. Smith with it, back in his own zone. Outlet far side for Jafaris. It hops off his stick. 66 gets there and puts that deep into the Leaf zone. Smith back for the Leafs. Up to Shoemaker. Shoemaker centering pass knocked down. Gets a second attempt. Just flips that. 63 skating back for it.
Now they waved that off.
They waved the icing off. Yep. Coming into the zone, number 63, coming up the left side.
Good job by Gaudreau.
Smith cuts that off. Comes over to Shoemaker. Up to Smith. Smith, cross-ice pass to Gaudreau. Gaudreau, left side for Jafaris. Jafaris walks it in. It's all by himself, looking for a trailer. Good pass to the trailer, but the trailer was number 37 for the Royals. Royals coming out of their zone. Puck chipped over to the near boards. Put into the Royal zone. Here's 63 with it. Now 66 near side for 21 Hay. Rolls up the boards and into the Leaf zone.
Great play to bank it off the board. Safe play.
Baldwin comes in. Whoa! Rifle puts that low on the goaltender. Beating them glove side. And the Leafs put another one in late in the third period.
Well, another example of smart hockey. Roland moves the puck off the boards versus trying to force it up the middle of the ice. Puts it right on the stick of Baldwin. And he fires it home to extend the lead again for the Leafs. So unselfish play continues here for the Leafs.
Under 5 minutes to go in the third period. Leafs have the puck in their own zone. Turned over. Here's the Royals. Moving below the goal line and over to the near side. Thrown out in front. That is broken up by Fayad. Chopped forward by Wrestler. Fayad trying to beat out the traffic. And Wrestler couldn't keep it on the stick. That was chopped off him as well. Comes over to the near side. Gaudreau moves it up. That's cut off by number 3 of the Royals. Smith with the puck now for the Leafs. Comes up the near side is number 28. Dumps the puck in the Leafs zone. It rolls around the boards to the far side. Smith picks up the loose puck. Rolls around the near side for Wrestler. Wrestler with it. Behind the net for Smith. Smith up the boards for Fayad. Fayad.
Oh, it's got to get out.
Almost battles it out. Now it comes into the neutral zone. Marcus for New West. Puts it back to his D-man, number 10. Number 10 over to 28. Up to 24 again. He's going to wheel it up the ice. Taking the right side. Coming across center into the Leaf zone. Steps over to the left side, spins, and just dumps the puck into the corner. Royals setting up behind the net. They put it off the outside of the net. Now it rolls to the far corner. Handled by Asaf with space. He's going to rush it out. Come up the left wing. Now he steps into the high slot. Low shot. Trying to get a quick one on the goalie. Made the stick save. Asaf working it down low. Spun that into the feet of Shields. Now it's cleared out to Gaudreau, but keeps it in at the line. Shields absorbs a hit, but gets the puck. Puts that to the line for Gaudreau. Gaudreau fires that right away. Hits a man. And the Royals coming up the ice with it. Low shot on the Livy. Cleared away by Weiss. Gets that up to Shields. Passes it to Asaf. Asaf comes up the left wing into the Royal zone. Pass back to Shields. And there it is. Shields adds another to his tally in the game.
Great pass by Asaf. That doesn't happen if Asaf doesn't drive it wide and put it right into the wheelhouse for Shields. Perfect pass. And he was already loaded up on the stick, off the stick, in the net.
They're not going to believe this score at home.
Well, this Leafs team, I know they're not playing the top level that they were playing against Spokane, Curtis, but they take this unselfish play back into the EBIT tournament. I'm excited to see what they can do.
I am very excited to see what they can do in the EBIT now. How much time we got left? Let me bend down and take a look. 1:37 left in the third period as the puck goes far side into the Royal zone. Walking it down.
Good
Royals
job.
take that into the far corner. Put up the far side.
Heads up.
Couldn't get it out of the zone. Something came off of him. Something's on the ice over there. I don't know if it's a mouth guard. Battle for it on the near boards. Wrestler wins that. Gets it out to the neutral zone. Bent follows it up. Larkin for the Royals. Gets that up the near boards. Down to 63. Barbin.
Good stick.
Up to 37 and puts that down low. Comes off the back of the net. Rahal picks up the loose puck. Rahal looking for Canal. Puck comes out to center. Royals have it. 63, taking it into the Leafs zone. Weiss. We wanted to put that on the outside for Canal. Couldn't quite reach him. We'll have an icing call here late in the third period.
Well, you look at the season so far for the Leafs, and then you look at the Kibet tournament, so it'll be 3 wins at the Kibet tournament. You take that right back into the EBIT, but more importantly into the regular season after New Year's. And this Leafs team knows they can be a different team on the ice when they move their feet, work together, and play unselfish hockey. So the final from the Sandman Centre in Kamloops, British Columbia, it's your MLAC Scafom-rux Leafs 12 and the new Westminster Royals 1.
A fine showing by the Leafs. I think New West was just burnt out coming into this game. Leafs played a good game, but not their best game, despite what the score says. They a lot of positives through the tournament, though, to bring back to the City of Champions. And excited to see what happens at EBIT now.
Yeah, I really like what I saw in the third period from the Leafs. Unselfish hockey, moving the puck well. A lot of those goals don't get scored if you try to do too much. And that's not what they did in the third period, and the score shows that as a result.
So jumping back to the bus, looks like tomorrow around 7:30, but that's going to depend on weather. Factors in a little bit of a weather delay. The boys are going to take off at 9 o'clock Pacific time, 10 o'clock Mountain. No players of the game here, I guess.
Well, like I said before, the official kept things under wraps. I thought officiated the game very fairly. I'd definitely put him as, I'd give him a spot on the bus back to Edmonton. I'd take him in our circuit, Curtis. I thought he did a great job officiating the game, not worrying about what the score was or what the situation was and how he called the game.
Just keep the players safe. All right, folks. Well, thanks for tuning in all weekend. If you're heading off to a Christmas party like Tim's dad, Mr. Jafaris, drive safe from Cochrane there. I included all the parents here at the Kibit. We'll see you back in Edmonton.
So
Anything
signing off for Curtis, Peter the cameraman, and myself.
Thank you, Dave.
Pleasure has been all ours.
Thank you very much. We'll see you later.